All right, once I've created the ring for the metal base to the appropriate dimensions, in this case I believe it's 26 millimeters thick, we want to go back and we're going to have to draw on top of this plane, this elevated surface. And if I use the circle tool, it's really tough for me to draw a circle on top of this surface because there's no reference for the center of that circle currently. So the center of the circle we know is on the origin, but if I click and draw, that circle is too low and it's not going to draw on top of this surface. And so one easy step that I've found is that if you click on the origin, which is where we got started, and draw a line up the blue axis to a length of the thickness that you're currently working, when you apply your circle tool in the next step and reference the end of that line, which really can't even see here, I can now begin to create the lines or the circles that I'm after. Okay. So what we'll see is that the radius of this circle is 72.5, and knowing that it's 72.5 will allow us to create the outer lip of this. So 72.5 is going to create the outer edge of that little lip that's on the metal object. The thickness of that little lip is also 3 units or 3 millimeters wide. So subtract 3 from that, which will take us down to 69.5. And I now have that little lip plus the metal cylinder, which is later tapered. The height of the little lip is only 1.5 millimeters, or in my measurement I found it was only 1.5 millimeters tall. Okay, so I was just playing around with some measurements here, and I took note that the overall height of the object is 90 millimeters. So if I went down to the origin and draw a line up to 90, that's the actual height, or the height of the object. So if I grab the push-pull tool, I can come up and then reference, hopefully from this orientation I can do it. See if I can't find... There we go. If I find the endpoint of that line, I can now see that I have a 90 millimeter tall object from very, very top to the bottom. I found that that was an easier measurement than measuring along the tapered side. So my overall height on the inside is 90 millimeters, which is where I'm currently at. I come down to my little lip, and then I have my base. So walking through that process hopefully gets some dimensions straightened out.